Why are Nintendo GameCube first-party titles so acclaimed? Imagine a console that focused more on fun and creativity than raw power. That's what the Nintendo GameCube was all about during the early 2000s. It was a time when gaming was evolving fast, and Nintendo decided to take a different route from the competition. Instead of chasing bigger graphics or online features, Nintendo put its energy into making games that felt special and unique. The first-party titles on the GameCube are remembered because they pushed the boundaries of what a Nintendo game could be. For example, The Legend of Zelda. The Wind Waker used a bright, cartoonish art style called cel shading that made it stand out. It looked fresh and inviting, making players feel like they were stepping into a living cartoon. Super Mario Sunshine introduced a new way to play with Mario's water pack, called FLUDD, which added a new layer of fun to the platforming experience. Metroid Prime was a game-changer for the first-person shooter genre, blending exploration and atmosphere in a way that felt immersive and exciting. Nintendo also took risks with titles like Pikmin, which combined real-time strategy with adorable characters, and Pac-Man Versus, which let players compete in a multiplayer maze game. These games showed Nintendo's willingness to try new ideas, even if they didn't always become huge hits. They often had quirky mechanics and creative gameplay that made them stand out from the more typical action and sports games of that era. Another reason these games are so loved is the high level of polish they had. Nintendo's first-party titles always had tight controls, carefully designed levels, and memorable soundtracks. This attention to detail made the games feel special and helped them stay fun even years later. Many of these titles became part of childhood memories for people who grew up in the 2000s. Whether racing in Mario Kart Double Dash, exploring Animal Crossing, or battling in Super Smash Bros. Melee, these shared experiences brought friends and family together. The GameCube's first-party games are celebrated because they combined innovation, quality, and pure fun. They captured the spirit of the early 2000s and created moments that gamers still remember today. These titles weren't just games, they were experiences that defined a generation of gaming.